Oh, nice. And then just take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Just starting to think about, on the inhale, can you lengthen through the spine? So maybe sit up a little bit taller as you breathe in. And then thinking about like a contraction as you exhale. So if we're thinking about the belly, you might start to think about the side waists and how they wrap around to the front, to that space right above your navel. So think on the inhale, there's this expansion, breathing in to lengthen. And then breathing out to contract. Maybe starting to like visualize that sort of opposition. So there's an action attached to your breath throughout your movement today, or even in stillness. A few more rounds with that awareness. The shoulders can soften away from the ears, the jaw can even soften. But still keep that idea of expansion on your inhale. Contracting on your exhale. See if you can sit up just a little bit taller here and bring your hands to either your thighs or your knees, whatever you prefer. And then use your next inhale just to lift your chin as you breathe in. And then breathe out, drop your chin to your chest. Do that 2 more times on your own. Slow breath in to lift the chin up. Breath out to drop it down. To your degree, of course. And then come back to neutral. So think about that space where the weight of your head just lands on top of the rest of your spine. Take a breath in, sit up taller again. Let that be your expansion. And then just start to look over to the right. Move nothing else but just your head. And then inhale back through center. Look to the left. Inhale back through center. Do that 1 more time, just once. Look over to the right. Back through center. To the left. It might seem simple, but how often do we just move in those 6 directions in all different parts of your spine? So we'll build on this. So that was 1 and 2, front and back. And then a twist side to side, 3 and 4. And then use your inhale to sit up nice and tall. And now start to drop your right ear over to your right shoulder. That's 5. And then inhale back through center, and then left ear over to the left. That's 6. So those are the 6 different ways that we'll move. Come back up through center. Do that 1 more time. Drop your right ear over. And a little bit of a stretch, and then back up through center, and the left ear over to the left. Back up through center. And we'll add the mid-back or your thoracic spine. So use your inhale to lift your chin and think about lifting your heart. Roll your shoulders back to allow your spine to come into what's called extension here. So that expansion. And then exhale, think like cat. Start to round your upper back. Your shoulders go forward, maybe chin to your chest. So we exaggerate that movement a little more. And then do that 2 more times. Inhale, maybe rock forward, shoulders back, chin lifts, expand. And then exhale, you round, lean back, and drop your head. And then 1 more time on your own, rocking forward, think like cow. And then exhale, rock back, cat. So that's 1 and 2. And then you'll sit up into a neutral spine. Start to sweep your arms out and up. Take a deep breath in, rise. And then as you exhale, your left hand will come to your right knee and you'll look over to the right. You twist. So we add in the mid back here. And then come back through center, reach your hands high. Exhale, twist over to the left. Do that just 1 more time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale to rise and expand. And exhale, twist to the left. Awesome. And then inhale back up through center. Breathe in right here. Just drop the right hand down and lean over to the right side. So now it's that 5 and 6 motion, side to side. You'll rise back up. Drop the left hand down, lean over to the left. Do that 1 more time on your own. Both hands right. Exhale, you lean. So really use the breath to your advantage. Last time to rise. And last time to lean. Now back up through center. Take 1 more breath in. Maybe start to interlace the fingers and flip your palms up. Look up. And then exhale, release. Interlace your fingers behind you or grab opposite wrists or forearms. Take the shoulders back in space. So you can find this stretch across the front. You can gaze forward if it feels okay, lift the chin, but try not to strain. Take 1 more breath in. Huge exhale to release, and meet me in hands and knees, tabletop pose. We're just gonna build on those 6 different directions, those 6 different ways that the spine can move. So we start in neutral, thinking about tabletop pose. And then use your inhale to lift your heart, drop the belly, lift the tail, maybe even the chin rises for cow. And then exhale to press the ground away and round for cat. So here's that 1 and 2, front and back. Do that 1 more time on your own. Inhale, cow. And exhale, round, cat. You'll come back to the middle. Start to reach your left hand up. Take a big breath in. And then just use your left arm to thread through and find you're threading the needle, we call it. So left ear can come down or left temple to the ground. This is your twist. Stay here. Take 1 breath in, maybe expand. And then exhale, come back to tabletop pose. And then it's the right arm that will rise. Take an inhale. And then exhale, you thread it through. Right ear or right temple meets the ground. Inhale, maybe lift your heart a little higher. Stay for your exhale. And then 1 more breath in. You'll come back slowly to tabletop pose. And now it's that lateral movement side to side. So think of the letter C, and your right ribs will move over to the right, left ear towards your left shoulder, left hip over to the left. And then you switch. So making your spine move side to side laterally. And then move as you wish here. Sometimes it can feel good to get into those little spaces that might feel stagnant, stuck, not so much stretched as often as we might like. And then maybe in downward facing dog, you'll just tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back, soften through the knees. You can feel the low back lengthen. play with the placement of your hands and your feet so you can feel release in the neck, the shoulders, also in the spine. Take one more inhale. Big exhale. Start to lift your right leg up and back. Maybe roll the ankle, wiggle the toe. And then step your right foot to your right hand. Drop the left knee down, reach the arms high, take a breath in to rise. And then start to just bend the elbows wide like goalposts. Take a breath in to lift your heart and think about your elbows, your forearms driving back. And then exhale, bring the forearms together in front of your face and you round. Do that one more time. Inhale, open up. Just think like cow here. You're an extension, expansion. And then exhale, round to contract. Then open the arms back out wide. Take a breath in, reach the arms high. Change your twist. Your left hand will come outside the thigh, right hand behind you. Stay for the inhale. Huge exhale. And then bring both hands, reach in towards the front. You'll face the front. And then reach the arms up and overhead. Right hand to your left wrist, lean over to the right. And then you'll rise up on the inhale. Bring your hands down to frame your right foot. Tuck your back toes and lift your knee. And just step your left foot up to meet the right. So you land in your first forward fold at the top of your mat. Halfway lift right here, breathe in. And exhale, soften through the knees. Maybe take the feet even wider to fold, to find ease here. Do that again. Halfway lift, breathe in. Maybe even open up your mouth to contract and fold. Now it's your halfway lift again. Your hands can catch your hips and then stand all the way up. Awesome. Reach the arms out and up overhead and bring your hands to your heart center. Pause here. Take a big breath in. Breathe out. So we'll take all those movements standing. Start to bend your knees, find chair pose. Sweep the arms out and up. Big inhale. And then bend the elbows wide like goalposts. Take a breath in to open the chest. Think like cow. And then exhale, bring the forearms together in front of your face, round like cat. Do that one more time. Inhale, open up. That chair doesn't have to be so deep. Let it be sustainable. Hands in front of you, you round. Now you get to stand up. Take a breath in right here. Start to bring your hands to your heart center again. Shift the weight into the left foot. Bring your right knee up hip height. So we get to play with a little bit of a balance. Add it in. Reach your hands up to the sky. And now find your twist. Left hand outside your right knee. Right hand reaches behind you. Stay here for the breath in to expand upward. Exhale to engage the belly, the balance. And then reach both hands forward. You'll reach them up and overhead. Stamp that right foot down. Now it's your right hand to your left wrist. Lean over to the right. And then let this feel good. Really press down through your left foot and reach like it's like a little added assist here to deepen the left side. And then you'll rise up. Sweep the arms out and up overhead. Take one more inhale to look up. And then soften through your knees. Fold forward. Bow the chest. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Take your hands to the mat. Step back to down dog. Pause here for a moment. Huge inhale. Big exhale. And then it's your left leg that will rise up and back to your degree. Maybe roll the ankle, wiggle the toes. Step your left foot to your left hand. Right knee will drop. You find that lunge. You'll rise up for the inhale. And then bend the elbows wide like goalposts. Take a breath in to open through the chest. Maybe send the arms further back. And then exhale, bring them together in front of your face in round. Palms come together just like that. Inhale, open up. Last time here to round. I'll reach the arms up and overhead as you inhale. Right hand outside your left knee, you twist. You can use that little bit of a pressing of the hand to maybe reach a little bit more or create more space. And then both hands reach towards the front. You face the front, reach them up and overhead. Left hand to your right wrist. Lean over to the left. You'll take the breath in to rise back up. Hands come down, framing your left foot. You get to tuck the back toes and lift the knee. Step your right foot up to meet the left. Fold, soften through the knees. Halfway lift to breathe in. And then right away, hands catch your hips. Stand all the way up. Sweep the arms out and up. You'll rise. Bring your hands to your heart center. Pause. Find neutral, but even in stillness, even in just standing here, can you take the breath in to expand and lengthen? Breath out to empty and engage. Shift the weight into the right foot. Oh, I lied. Actually, both feet stay grounded. Bend your knees, chair. We'll give you a break and keep 2 feet on the ground for a moment. See, it happens. Take a breath in to stay. And then bend your elbows wide like both of us. Now take a breath in. You've got 2 times. Inhale to expand. And then exhale to round forward. See if you can move so slow to really use the muscles as you open the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Then exhale, draw the forearms together. Create space there. Now you get to stand up, breathe in, and bring your hands to your heart center. Now it's time to shift the weight into the right foot. Pick the left knee up, hip height. Reach the hands up and overhead. That's your expansion, and then use that contraction to twist to the left. Right hand outside the left knee. Reach your left hand behind you. Take a breath in to lengthen. Breath out to deepen. And then arms face the front, reach them high. Stamp the left foot down. Right hand to your left wrist. Lean over to the right. And then come back up through center. Switch, left hand to your right wrist. Lean over to the left. And then it's back through center. Breathe in. Fold forward, nice and easy. Your halfway lift, find it. Plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog with soft knees here. Just 1 round of breath in and out. Pull forward to plank. You might even drop your knees down to slowly lower onto your belly. Take your hands out wide. Tent them. So think about your elbows stacking right over your wrists. And take a breath in to lift the heart up here. And then on your exhale, just send your left shoulder forward. Look to your right elbow. So a lot happening here. You'll rise back up, breathe in. Right shoulder forward, like let it dip. Look to the left. Do that 1 more time. Inhale, rise through center. Squeeze the legs if you can. And then look to the right. Inhale back up through center. And exhale, look to the left. And then it's back through center. Take 1 more breath in this wide cobra shape. And then lower all the way down. Hands come underneath your shoulder. Start to press back through your knees, child's pose. Feel the low back lengthen, breathe in. And big exhale. And then walk the hands over to the right. Find that side body length through the left fingertips. You reach. Walk your hands back through center and over to the left. Reach through the right hand a little more. And then back through center. Shift the weight to hands and knees, tabletop pose. Maybe even close your eyes here and think about your navel drawing a circle clockwise. And then counterclockwise. Maybe you take a cat-cow-like motion along the way. Let this be about what it feels like, not so much about how it looks. Take a few more rounds of breath, maybe bringing your head and neck into that movement. And whenever you're ready, you'll just swing your legs around in front of you and come to a seat. Take the soles of your feet together. Your knees out a little wider. So you're creating this like diamond shape here. You can grab onto your knees, your shins, or your ankles. Breath in to lengthen and expand through the front. And then exhale to tip forward to contract here. Let it be full of ease. So you're not here long. Soften the face. Just take one more full breath in all the way to the top. Breathe all the way out to empty. And you'll rise up. Take your legs out in front of you. Give them a little bit of a shake, maybe even a little bit of a massage here. And make sure you have enough space behind you. If you want, you can take that pillow underneath you to roll all the way down to your back. Reach your arms up and overhead. And we can even move our spine in all directions on our back. So we'll do that right here. Start to grab maybe one wrist and point your toes forward. Get really long. Take one more inhale to expand. And then exhale, release. Take your arms out to the sides. And then maybe even hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a little bit of a squeeze if that feels good. And then take it across your body. And it doesn't have to be the deepest twist. It's similar to when we were standing, right? So you can reach your right hand out. Maybe even look to your right fingertips. I sometimes like to use my left hand to support my right knee so I don't rely on just gravity. And then come back through center if it feels good. Right leg long, left knee bent. And then you twist the other side. Come back through center. Take your legs long. If you want, or if it feels good, one last final hug here, like bringing your knees towards your armpits for happy baby pose, maybe even grabbing for the feet if that feels right. One more breath in, hug everything in here. And then let your legs go back long, arms long. Back of your head releases into the ground and you close your eyes. Just give yourself permission to find stillness. And a little bit of release. You can soften your toes all the way up and out through the top of your head. Now maybe you use the breath to return to that inhale, that expansion. And the exhale, can you let it be full of ease? Maybe that's how you can make the breath a little more intentional, even as you start to wake the body up. In your own time, start to just bend your knees. You get to roll to the side of your choice. Keep your eyes heavy, and just make your way up to a seat. Stand up nice and tall. Use that inhale to expand, to lengthen. Maybe even open up your mouth to find that ease. And more like that, full breath in. Breathe out. And if it feels right, bring your hands together right in front of your heart. Maybe even bow your chin towards that space. Honoring yourself for creating space in your day. For showing up for yourself so you can create that space in your body. A little bit of space in your mind. And remember that no effort is ever wasted. You can bring your thumb tips to the center of your forehead. Namaste.